Have you ever stopped to think about the dark secrets hidden within space missions that have shaped history? Imagine the intense blend of fear and scientific terror that astronauts faced while venturing into the unknown. In an environment where every step could trigger a series of unexpected events, the stories of astronauts and their real-life incidents reveal a disturbing side of lunar exploration. Many believe space is the final frontier of safety and technological advancement, but the truth is that each mission hides a terrifying layer behind heroic feats. You might think these stories are mere scientific curiosities, but they carry deep lessons about human vulnerability in the face of the unknown. What do these experiences reveal about the limits of technology and human resilience? How can you apply these lessons to your own life, whether facing your own challenges or simply understanding the risks involved in the quest for the unknown? Prepare for a journey through the most frightening and revealing events of space exploration. Discover how advanced technology and rigorous training were put to the test in scenarios that could have easily ended in tragedy. Let's uncover the dark side of space missions and understand how fear and scientific terror shaped the true face of lunar exploration. Purpose of falls. Imagine the Apollo 15 and 16 astronauts moving across the lunar surface. Their falls weren't mere accidents, but crucial components of NASA's research into lunar mobility. These events, far from being just mishaps, were intentionally orchestrated to explore astronaut movement in the lunar environment. The scientific terror here lies in the systematic manipulation of human limits, where fear and difficulty were integral to the protocol. Observers might see these falls as disasters, but in reality, they were carefully planned elements of a deeply intricate research strategy. What might seem like a series of uncomfortable incidents was actually a window into the fragility of the human body under extraterrestrial conditions. Each fall revealed more than just a balance failure. It offered a disturbing insight into the physical limits when confronting the unknown. The study of falls provided crucial data, but the cost in terms of astronaut health and safety was a steep price to pay. As researchers examined these falls, the true essence of scientific terror emerged: the relentless quest to understand the interaction between the human body and the lunar environment. With each fall, new questions arose about the integrity of the spacesuit and the real conditions of the lunar surface. And as NASA moved forward with its investigations, a new mystery unfolded, leading us directly to the next topic: the effects of lunar gravity on these falls. What really happens to the body when weight is reduced to 1/6? Gravity effects. The moon, with its reduced gravity, presents a strange and terrifying proving ground for astronauts. With only 1/6 of Earth's gravity, falls on the lunar surface become more than mere stumbles. The sensation of floating, while fascinating, is also deeply unsettling, as the body's inertia remains unchanged. This phenomenon results in unstable and awkward movements that, when observed, evoke a primal fear, a realization that reduced gravity turns every step into a sinister and unpredictable dance. What many don't realize is that despite the apparent lightness, lunar mobility is a blend of terror and complexity. Every movement is a struggle against a force that behaves unpredictably. Astronauts, trying to maintain control, face a constant psychological fear, knowing that a simple mistake could result in unforeseen falls. The fluidity of lunar movement, which should appear smooth and graceful, often turns into a potential nightmare, with bodies challenging the laws of physics in disturbing ways. As researchers studied these falls, the scientific terror deepened, revealing hidden complexities of the lunar environment. What seemed like a simple mobility issue actually exposed deeper questions about human interaction with reduced gravity. The next mystery to uncover is the crucial role of spacesuits, which, while protecting astronauts, also contributed to movement difficulties and accidents. How do these suits influence falls and safety on the moon? Spacesuit challenges. In the depths of space, spacesuits are both a vital protection and a terrifying challenge. Designed to shield astronauts
rods
from
that
the
were
harsh
supposed to
lunar
hold the flag
environment.
out, taken by
These
NASA
rigid
on the
suits
moon.
often
Skeptics
became
say
mobile
stars were
traps,
left out because
instigating
astronomers
a
would have been able to
constant
use
fear
them
of
to determine
failure
whether
and
the photos were taken from the
Every
Earth or
movement by
moon.
the astronauts
NASA,
was a
as well as
battle
many
against the
others,
suit's
are can exposure
limitations and
UV
rigidity,
photographs of bright
and
stars
even
and
the
Venus from the
simplest
moon,
task
though.
could
But
quickly
skeptics
turn
would
into a
probably
nightmarish
argue these
ordeal
photos
of
were
clumsy
lunar
falls
module on the
and
moon,
accidents.
especially
The
when
scientific
scientists
terror here
before
is palpable.
predicted one
A
would be
design meant for
created. Well,
safety
NASA
and
says
comfort
those
often
scientists
became a
predicted
source of
wrong. The
fear
fact is,
and
the pressure on the
uncertainty.
moon was
Despite
simply
being
too low
relatively
for the
lighter
lunar
on the moon than
module
on
to
Earth,
create shadows
the
and
suit
photographs
still
taken on the moon.
presented
Shadows are
formidable
inconsistent and
challenges.
often
The difficulty in
intersect in
handling tools
photographs.
and performing
Skeptics
basic
argue that the
tasks
shadows should be
frequently led to
completely
unexpected
black
and
and run
dangerous
parallel
falls.
to each other.
Astronauts'
NASA and
frustration
others
was
argue
tangible
that the
as they
shadows are
struggled to
weird on the
perform
moon due
simple
to many
actions
light
in an
sources
environment
and
that should be
lunar
the
dust.
pinnacle of
Also, the
technological
unique
advancement.
terrain of the moon
Each fall
alters
caused
how
by
those
an
say the
inadequate
photographs
suit
on the moon show
represented a
the
real
same
and immediate
exact
fear.
background,
A constant
despite
reminder
astronauts
that
saying the
protection
photos
is
were
not
taken far
absolute.
away from each other.
The
They
study
argue
of
that the
these
backdrop was
suit-related
basically kept the
difficulties led to
same,
new
even for different
discoveries and
Apollo
improvements,
missions. Take
but
these
also
photographs.
revealed a darker, more unsettling dimension of space exploration. The quest for solutions to these challenges became a race against time and constant danger. The next aspect to consider is NASA's investigation into these incidents, revealing the profound impact of falls on understanding lunar mobility and techniques for ensuring astronaut safety. What secrets will we uncover as we delve into the details of these studies? NASA investigations. NASA, in its relentless quest for understanding and safety, delved deeply into the investigations of astronaut falls on the moon. Each accident, each stumble, was not merely an event to be recorded, but an opportunity to explore the scientific terror behind the limitations of the lunar environment. With almost obsessive precision, researchers analyzed each fall, uncovering crucial data on lunar mobility and spacesuit effectiveness. The fear that these errors could compromise future missions added an extra layer of tension and urgency to the studies. NASA's reports, filled with technical details and meticulous analysis, revealed a disturbing picture of the challenges faced by astronauts. Each fall became a microcosm of failures and necessary adjustments, a glimpse into the complexities of human behavior in such an alien environment. The scientific terror intensified as the agency tried to turn failures into learning opportunities, revealing a deep-seated fear that any mistake could have catastrophic consequences. As NASA progressed in its investigations, a new, disturbing question emerged: the real impact of these incidents on astronaut safety and well-being. The mystery deepened, revealing a web of challenges and potential solutions. The next chapter in this exploration is the famous incident involving Charles Duke during Apollo 16, where the terror of an impending accident added a new dimension to the study of lunar falls. How does Duke's experience reflect the immense risks and challenges of facing lunar terror? Charles Duke's close call. During Apollo 16, astronaut Charles Duke experienced a literal and figurative moment of terror that could have ended in disaster. Attempting high jumps for a sort of lunar Olympics, Duke faced an unexpected mortal risk. The weight of his heavy life support backpack, combined with the moon's reduced gravity, turned each jump into a sinister and terrifying experience. The fear was palpable as Duke, struggling to maintain control, battled a force that seemed to manifest in unpredictable and almost uncontrollable ways. Duke's near-fatal fall was not just an unfortunate event. It was a demonstration of how the combination of heavy equipment and low gravity could create near-catastrophic scenarios. The suspense reached its peak when Duke, losing his balance, almost jeopardized his own safety. The scientific terror was high, with the concern that a simple jump could result in tragedy. Duke's recovery was a testament to effective training and Commander John Young's assistance, but the constant feeling of danger never faded. This dramatic episode reminds us that even in well-planned missions, terror and fear can be ever-present elements. As we explore the challenges of lunar exploration, we are left with a disturbing sense that behind every success lies a shadow of imminent danger. Thus, Charles Duke's story leads us to reflect on the immense risks and challenges encountered when stepping onto an unknown world.